Rick. For the audience that's there right now, um, Chris is getting a cup of coffee.
Back. Could hear you chatting it up because I still had my AirPods.
Oh, that's funny. All right, I'm getting it.
I'll throw this on our story and then I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I'm throwing it on Snapchat.
Classy font.
Thanks. There's one, I think next time, there's one, it's just like all symbols. I think we should just do that.
Be a good one.
I'm getting Snapchat memories of, what is it, 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago today, and it's like all the COVID seating at the basketball game.
Oh yeah.
So weird. All right, ready? Yes, I'm ready. All right, let's get this show on the road. Actually, say something real quick. All right, you're good.
Yep. It sounded good on the YouTube stream.
Sweet. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to the Wise Guys Podcast. I'm your host, Brady Fitzgerald, joined as always by my co-host, Chris Hagan.
How you guys doing?
I'm tired. I'm tired. Everyone's got to work with me real quick. I gotta sip some coffee.
Sorry for making you get up.
No, that's all right.
11 on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Which, like, obviously, real people, that sounds like
Pretty
it's, like,
crazy.
a joke,
Yeah.
but it's not.
As a college student, it's not.
Any
not.
AM time on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday is early.
Yep, I agree.
Oh, my apologies.
It's all right.
For pushing things back.
Were you doing anything fun yesterday?
Yeah, my girlfriend got back to school. I got back Thursday. She got back yesterday, so I was helping her move in. Then went out with her parents, and then we went out to DC later. So I got a story. I actually have 2 college corners, but I'll save that story for college corner.
Sounds good. You guys still don't have class yet?
No, we don't start till Wednesday.
That's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous.
Like, I don't know what the point. Everyone's gonna be moved in by Sunday night. Like that's when the dorms are all opened.
Yeah.
And then we don't start till Monday or Wednesday.
Well, I wish
Monday and Tuesday we're just gonna be like.
We started.
Nothing.
We started on Monday, and I thought it was like hell. I was like, "This is torture. Like, why would you do this to us? Like, we should have."
Yeah, but I've been back for like.
I've
been back for almost a whole week.
The thing is, we came back
grocery shopping.
We went back early and then had to start on Monday. So
that's true. Yeah, because at this point for me, it's like it's already run its course.
Yeah,
all my friends are already back at school, so we're just kind of waiting.
The thing that's nice about college breaks that I've seen is that they always kind of are the perfect time. It's like right at the end, you're like, all right, I'm done. I'm ready for this to be over, and then it's over. So
right.
you're like, it's like right
and at the start, you're like, I need this.
Yes,
like,
yeah.
Break, and then you just decompress for a while.
Yep. All right. Well, good luck on Wednesday. I guess we'll recap on. That means by the next podcast, you still won't be in class.
I still want to start in school. Just partying it up.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. Well, we have a lot of NFL games to get to. 2 today. We have some wise picks to break down before they start. And let's start with the first one. Jacksonville at the Chiefs. And we agreed this week. We weren't going to do our own picks. There's only 4 games. We decided to agree on some picks. We have Jags +9. Chris, why do you like it first?
I mean, you've been on the Chiefs more than I have this year, I think, but I've kind of been a little bit cautious with this team. And what we talked about last episode, is they can't just hit the Tyreek Hill button anymore. So I know that they beat the Jags by, I think, over 10 points earlier in the season. But there's something about this Chiefs team that isn't quite the same as the past teams. And that doesn't mean they're not going to win the Super Bowl. They still easily could. But they just scare me a little bit more than they have in the past. Like, just stupid mistakes. And if those things happen in the playoffs, this is going to be a very close game.
I agree. The reason why I like it is we can't forget, like, I know he's won a Super Bowl now, and I guess that means all's forgotten. But we know this is Andy Reid, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is Andy Reid in the playoffs. And they don't have, you're right, they don't have the Tyreek Hill button. They have a weird level of weapons. And they have been, I feel like this would be, like, they're still going to win. I still think they're going to win.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're going to make this closer than it needs to be.
Oh, yeah. And that's what we expect from them.
Yeah.
At least during the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like, you got to give the Jags credit. They've won how many games in a row? Like 7?
Yeah, like 7 or 8.
Playing hot. They could not have had a more perfect win the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a blowout. Like, you would have been confident, but a come from behind win like that just shows that you can win in any scenario. So they're not going to be phased.
No, if they get down early, they're clearly not going to be phased.
High.
Yeah, Trevor's looking
Peterson,
great.
Willing to do anything to keep him in this game.
Doug,
I wouldn't be shocked if they got blown out of the water, but I think it's much more likely that they keep this thing close and they give the Chiefs a scare.
And you're right. We got to give credit to this Jacksonville team. I mean, Doug Peterson, he's now in the playoffs. He's a weapon. Every time he's an underdog, he is winning these games. Like the stint with the Eagles, when he lost to the Saints, they were right in that game. They were right there. And I am so, like, as someone who watched Tom Brady throw 550 yards against Doug Peterson and lose in the Super Bowl, I'd be fearful of this team. It doesn't like and Trevor. I mean, clearly he's the guy. I don't think, like, I think there's no really discussion anymore. Like, he's won a playoff game before Herbert and a bunch of other quarterbacks that we already praise. So Hurts. So he needs to be right there and discussed with all the other great young quarterbacks. So I'm excited to see this matchup. I think Mahomes versus Trevor Lawrence. I think it's going to be a rivalry that we'll see for next couple years, like at least 5-6 years. So I'm excited to see the first stint of it. But Jackson plus 9.5. It's a lot of points. It's a lot of points for a playoff game.
It's a lot of points. That's always what you can fall back on with a line like this as well. They're both professional football teams.
Yeah,
it's
in the playoffs.
Their division.
It's a divisional round.
A lot of points.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting game because it's almost like a measuring stick game for the Jags.
Yeah.
Where it's like you want a playoff game, but you beat the Chargers, who are known to implode. And you went on that run at the end of the year, but who did you really beat? Now you're going up against, like, MVP of the league, the pretty much unanimous number 1 quarterback in the league, at his home. How are you guys gonna handle it?
What are you gonna do? And are you legit? That's
right.
We're gonna figure it out.
Are you made for these moments?
Yeah, and
super cliche, but
it's funny. There's a level of this too, because they can still get blown out, and like they can get blown out, and I think that it's a possible scenario. But it's seeing, like, are they too early or are they right there? You know what I mean? In this playoff run, are they too early or are they right there? And they're gonna, like, if they come close, it's a close game. It's like, that's what you look on. You go, look, next year we can win the Super Bowl.
Right. Exactly.
So I'm excited to see where this goes, and Yeah, 9.5. That's 4:30 today, correct?
Yeah, first game.
All
Hey,
right.
can I just say before we move on, I think this is my favorite football weekend of the year
Yeah, divisional
because
rounds are
Super
best,
Wildcard weekend, like you get more games,
but half of them are
but
shitty.
right. And this year was like the exception. 'Cause almost all the games were great. You had two stinkers, but like in the past, you're getting always have that stupid Texans 4:30 game. Like, who really cares about that? Um, it seems like you always have some stinkers. Divisional round, like these are the best of the best. We're playing to go win a
Final
championship.
four, man. These are the final
Yeah,
four, or I guess final
yeah,
eight, but final four games.
in their
And
respective conference.
the you're right. This is the best weekend, and also you said it. I heard you when you mentioned the wild card weekend. Is it just forever Super Wild Card weekend now?
I think so.
Alright.
I made sure to include the
Yeah,
super.
I heard the Super.
I don't
It
want
was
to get
there.
yelled at.
No, it's Super Wild Card weekend. And it's funny. I
Every
heard
time they say it, like the ads or the announcers, they really emphasize the
yes,
super. It's
super.
super
Yeah.
wild card weekend. Like, all right, we get it. You changed the playoff format. Which
Yeah.
I was ready to criticize them again this year for doing that after the Niners blew out the Chiefs and the Chargers were up 27 on the Jags. I was like, we don't need more of these games. Just leave it at 4. And then every other game was like an instant classic.
The thing is, it's like the college football to me. It's like we don't need to see this. Like we need 12 teams in there. Like come on.
Yeah.
They're like the 6 through 12. They're not going to be close at all.
Well, but for college football, like we were arguing for more teams because it gives the sport other benefits. NFL went from 12 to 14. Like that was a pointless move.
Yeah, I agree.
For college football, like at least you just get more programs on TV.
The thing is that they were
Which matters.
It was too little. I think 12 is too much, but 4 was too little.
Right, like 8 was right there.
Yeah, 8 was sitting right there for him. I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, look, a lot of things would be different if we were the